Welcome back to the kitchen, y'all. We are about to make some Easter brunch recipes, no eggs included. We all know that eggs right now are outrageous, and some of the chickens on earth are not cooperating, including ours. For a long time they were doing really good, but now nothing, like maybe 1 or 2 eggs a day. It's the weather. I really think it's the weather, because like we'll have 80-degree days and then back down into the low 60s, and they're just confused. They don't like it. They're ready for some straight, you know, upper 70s, low 80s. So these Easter brunch recipes that we're gonna be making, no eggs. So I've got the oven preheated to 375. The first one we're gonna make though, we don't need the oven. It's just gonna be some Easter parfaits or spring parfaits. They're not, you know, just specifically for Easter or even spring, but they're pretty and springy colors. So the other 2 that we're gonna be making use puff pastry. So I sat this box of puff pastry out earlier. I'm only gonna use 1 box, but if you're wanting to make a lot of these recipes, you'll need 2 boxes, 2 for each of the puff pastry things that we're making. So we're making the parfaits, fruit pastries, that's what we need 1 sheet of the puff pastry for, and ham and Swiss puffs. I need to get the cream cheese out of the refrigerator so it can be softening for the fruit pastry one. Forgot to do that when I got the puff pastry out. There was also gonna be an Easter punch included with these recipes, but I didn't tell my children that I needed the orange juice for that, and they finished that off last night. So we do have pineapple juice. We'll have a little pineapple juice. For the parfaits, we need yogurt. We've got the Better Goods strawberries and cream Greek yogurt, and I finally got the pineapple upside down cake. So these are the yogurts that we're using. I wanted to do the Yoplait whips. I wish they sold that in a big thing, but I understand why they don't, because when you really start eating the whipped yogurt, you know, the whippedness of it starts, you know, being not so whipped, so it would be hard to have that in a big container. That's why I didn't go there. I wanted to do the key lime because it's a really pretty green color, so we're just going with these this time. We need kiwi, strawberries, and blueberries. So yeah, I'm only doing half of the recipes for the ham and Swiss and the fruit pastries because there are only 4 of us here right now, so I didn't need to make, you know, the full amount. I spilled pineapple juice all over the floor a second ago, y'all, so I had to clean that up, and I'm slipping a little bit now.
So that's what I stepped down.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't know somebody had already opened it. Natural response when you take out those canned juices like that, I don't know why, is shake it, you know? And I shook it all over the floor. Probably gonna have to mop again because it still feels a little sticky.
Like, look at the floor, Mama.
I know.
It got all the way over there somehow.
Made a mess, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think that'll be good on the strawberries. So I got a couple of these jars that I ordered from Walmart. These 2 right here, and I think they're gonna be perfect for the parfaits. So we're gonna put 2 in here, and then we have our other jars like this that we'll put the other ones in. So I think we'll start with strawberry yogurt on the bottom, or let's start with some fruit on the bottom. We'll put blueberries on the bottom. We got those 2 made. Cece and Jonah want to make theirs, so I'm going to leave their jars right here that they can pick what they want to put in there. While they're finishing up the parfaits, I'm going to go ahead and start, I think we'll do the ham and Swiss puffs next because I need to let this cream cheese just sit out for a little bit longer. I can thaw it in the microwave though whenever I get ready if it still needs some. Over here on the stove for the ham and Swiss puffs, we're gonna melt a tablespoon of butter in the pot. Let me go ahead and turn it on to medium. While the butter's melting, we're gonna go ahead and chop up our ham. We just have this carving board, slow cooked ham. We're gonna chop it up into small pieces. We won't need too much. I think that'll be enough. And we're gonna grate some Swiss cheese. Jonah and Sissy are already eating their parfaits. The butter's melted over here. We're gonna put in a tablespoon of flour and half a cup of milk. We're putting just a little bit of salt and pepper. I'll turn this all the way down to low now because it's getting thick pretty quick. All right, we removed that from the heat. Now we're gonna put in some spinach. Now the ham and Swiss. Yeah, this is just half of the recipe, like I said, so I think this one will make 4. Okay, so we'll just cut this into 4 pieces. We'll take the filling and put in the middle of each one. Now we're just going to take the corners and press them up like this, not closing them all the way, leaving them open so you can see the filling on the inside, just like that. I've got some extra ham, so I'm going to put a few pieces here and there on a couple of the ones that didn't get as much as the others, and then we'll put cheese on the top. I'm brushing just a little bit of water on the folded up parts of the puff pastry. You can make an egg wash if you want to, but since we're doing no eggs, I skipped the egg wash part. We're just brushing on a little water. They're going in the oven for 20 minutes. While those are in the oven, we'll go ahead and make the filling for the fruit pastries and cut out the puff pastry. I have this wide mouth mason jar lid that we're going to use. So that's the size we want them, just like that. I think we'll be able to get 6 of these fruit pastries. Now we're going to take this lid, because it's a little bit smaller than this, and just make a little line in the middle. That's where we'll put the fruit filling, and then this other part will puff up around it. Alright, so that's ready. Let's make the filling. We're starting with half a block of softened cream cheese. And we're putting a little less than a tablespoon of sour cream, about half a tablespoon of sugar. We just need a teaspoon of lime juice. So I've got this tiny little wedge we're going to squeeze in here. And the last thing we need for this is about half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, we'll mix that all together. Now we're going to take the filling and spread into the center of each puff pastry. And Jonah's got me some more puff pastry rolled out over here, so I've got enough filling to make a couple more. He mixed together all that was left and rolled some out, so I think we can scooch these over and at least get 2 more in there. So we're just going to spread the filling. Okay, these are going in for 15 minutes. Okay, the fruit pastries are ready. We're just putting a little bit of butter around the outside, and then we have some sanding sugar that we're going to sprinkle on the edge. And you have to do this right after you put the butter because it starts to dry really quickly. We've already tasted the parfaits. We know they're good. Ham and Swiss puffs. Who wants to test the ham and Swiss puffs? Everybody.
Not me, not me.
Oh, not you? Oh, listen to that crunch. Good? The fruit pastries. I think I'm gonna try blueberry. Wonderful. It's like a crispy little delightful cheese Danish. That's great.